All right, Gary Olson, Tucson Family Wellness. So in this next cycle here, we're going to look at, so we just talked about this creation or generation cycle, this visioning, doing the work, something gets in the way, what's in the way, and doing work, communicating through that, getting to new vision. So let's just get specific in this. So this last week for me in looking at this property, like had great vision of like, oh, this is where I want to live, this is where I want to work, this is my life's work, let's do this, who is this going to serve, and then doing the work of getting into that and detailing out costs of rehab and seeing that it would really take contractors on that and architects and a lot of cash and these places where it brings up stuff for me. And for me, so Gary Douglas talks about, in Access Consciousness work, talks about making things significant. Like, suggestion is don't make things significant, but we do, right? This is the cycle. Make things significant. What does it bring up? Like, okay, I don't have all of this. Like, I tend to do the work myself and save a whole lot of money that way. Putting more time into it, and don't have the cash. Like, asking for investors brings up shame. Right, so there's an energy there. There's a very specific experience. I could feel it in my body. So I can touch it, I can feel it in the ribs, in the neck. I can name it. I just named it shame. Asking for vulnerability of asking. Like, there's a probability. The story is probability of having no, of not getting a yes, of not moving forward. Like, this is the energy of like, tightening. Good. So we're talking cycle. This is that low cycle. And in the coursework, Anxiety Relief in Minutes, it's all about this piece of the cycle. So we just went through a process of feel it, touch it, name it, speak it. So I just did that. So you can pause here and do that yourself. Feel it. Where is it in your body? Touch it. Put your hands on it. Name it. What is it? What's the emotion? What's the feeling? What's the story? Speak it. You can communicate it out loud to yourself. You could communicate it to somebody else. And then tongue then practice, or okay, shame, okay, and this freeze sort of panic experience. What if I choose that on purpose? What if I choose that in this moment? Like, okay, good. So choosing on purpose lets me choose something else. It's like, fantastic, I chose that. And I noticed this next choice of movement, this life-giving movement. So I have my hands. Let's see if I can get you guys to see this. I have my hands right down here on my belly. Use my fingertips right below the ribs, and just feeling into that. It's like, again, it's another level of, okay, something just changed. So feel it, touch it, have my hands on it, name it. What's changed? What's this new experience? Oh, vulnerability, fear. Feeling alone, feeling distant. And it just shifted. Like I came to this grounding place, like came down and settled at a place, and it spread out, and just feel all this life connection. Like I just got grounded and feel really alive and really connected, really tingly. So this is the value of that low point of the experience. It's what's in the way. We talked in an earlier video about, here's my goal and this is where I am. What's in the way? Oh, yeah, shame, feeling alone. And the value is actually moving through it. Because you get to this place of like, oh, and this new vision. Once you get there, it's like the communicating through it, feeling through it, taking care of yourself, attending to yourself through it. There's a maturing there. There's an evolution there of self, of maturity, of awareness, of like, no, that was too scary to move through, and so we just moved through it. And something shifted. It's like, I am connected. I experience being connected, grounded, safe. So lots of practices to bring yourself through that low point. And then communicating with mentor, with mature part of yourself, communicating to integrate that work into a new vision, which can be just, wow, right now I'm feeling good. I feel supported. I feel safe, feel happy. I'm grateful in this just really resonant way for support. So there's a very specific cycle of what is up for me. Like, that's the work. What's up for me right now? What's up for me right now? Where's my work? Thanks. Enjoy.